Hello, game update 38's been added to the test server. The main additions are survival mode, which takes place in the Owen science cells for up to 8 people. Don't have to have 8 people, you can go in there with less, but I'd imagine from seeing it on the stream the other day, you'd probably be better off going in there with 8 people that you know, or from a league where you all know each other's powers and or with mics and able to communicate, because I don't think it's going to be an easy thing for a pickup group at all to be able to do. I'd imagine they'd probably struggle to get to round 2 or 3. I think it goes up to only 10 at the moment, but apparently once you get towards that, it's apparently impossible at the moment to be able to get to 10. I mean, probably 8 or 9 might be the maximum, but apparently 10 is impossible right now. It basically starts off with 3 waves of just basic NPCs that you fight through, that obviously get harder and harder each wave. Once you've done 3 waves, you get 2 bosses. Once you've taken out those, it's another 3 waves of NPCs again. From the stream, it was I think it was Red Lanterns, and then another 2 bosses. And once you get to round 2 and you defeat the bosses there, you will get a drop that's unique just to survival mode. Same with round 4 and 6 and so on if you get that far. And apparently they're only available in survival mode. You can't get them anywhere else in the game. They're completely unique. There's no feats available in survival mode. It's basically just for bragging rights for groups, leagues and friends to kind of compete against each other to see who can get the furthest. And you have to have obviously combat rating 100 to be able to do this. The difficulty apparently is kind of the same as what the tier 6 raids are going to be. I don't know if that was round 1 or 2. I think it's around that kind of thing, and then it goes up from there. So obviously it's going to be, once you get to probably round 5 or 6, it's going to be near impossible once you get there. Another thing they've added is teleporters that you can buy from the marketplace for your lair. There will be mods that you can put into your generators for stats and for places that you can teleport to. So the first row of the generator will be tied to your teleporter. Some of them are basic ones that you'll be able to buy with marks for places like the watchtower, other bases that you might have, police stations, nightclubs, all that sort of thing that's in Metropolis and Gotham. Then you've got rarer ones that will be like iconic places like the Superman statue, Crime Alley. There'll obviously be loads of other ones like the Nightstone area, probably Arkham Island, Amusement Mile. Where else is there? Little Bohemia, probably a few places in there that you'll be able to go straight to. Might even be able to teleport right next to an instance, or maybe into an instance. I'm not quite sure exactly. They haven't shown all of it, because a lot of it will obviously be drops and some of them will be really rare. The other 3 rows will be for your stats, and these will be 3 different strengths. There will be 0.1s, 0.2s and 0.3s. 0.1s will be dropping from solos, challenges and duos. 0.2s will be what you can buy from marks vendors. Those are say for instance in the watchtower, people that sell the iconic like armor sets for marks of triumph, say like the tier 3, tier 4, tier 5 and tier 6 armors that you buy. In there you'll be able to get the 0.2 strength. Then you've got the 0.3, which will be drops from alerts and raids. These will be the stronger of the free versions, but you'll also have 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, and the same with tier 4, tier 5 and tier 6. So the best, the top tier will have obviously tier 6.1, 6.2 and 6.3. So 6.3 right now, when this goes live, will be the best mods that you can get, and there will be 4 for each sort of set. There will be like a might and precision row of 4, so you can stack them up with all precision if you want, or all might, and there will be, as far as it says, that there will be all one stat. So when you get a mod, it will be, say for instance 25 precision, it won't be like 10 precision and 10 might, it will be just one single stat, so it'll either be precision or might for that row. The next one will be ones for support class, sort of the restoration and vitalization, so it'll be 50 restoration or 50 vitalization. And then the same with health. There'll be like a row, I think it's a blue row is the one for health and power, I think it is. And you can have up to 4, and it'll be the same as the mainframe, where you have to have a power cell, like a battery cell, that powers each row, each kind of row that's on the generator. So you'll have the first 4 going down, and then the next 4, then the next 4, and then the next 4, and you'll have to power that with the battery cell exactly the same way as you do with the mainframe. The other changes are mostly to electricity and hard light power sets. A lot of it's probably going to change over the next 2 or 3 weeks as it's on the test server. It's not going to be set as it is right now. You can already see on the feedback on the test forum that some things people are happy with, some they're not happy with. So electricity is probably still going to change quite a bit. Hard light's only got a few changes by the looks of it, and I mean, one of them's a really good change that people have wanted for quite a while, which was the range POT, that you could, like the power over time move. A lot of people didn't want to have the lunge in to the middle order combat to be able to put the power over time on. So now you'll be able to use impact, which will add the power over time from a distance. N-Trap has had its healing debuff removed, and it's added a defense debuff, and the Light Blast move has removed its defense debuff and added a healing debuff. Triage, Chompers, Shielding, Light Claws have also had a few little changes to them, and I think there's a new power, Inspiration. It says it's hard light players will now have access to a new power at the bottom of the support tree called Inspiration. Inspiration is a weapon buff that adds precision and critical attack chance to you and your group. So that sounds like it's a pretty good power to maybe have for most groups, because you only really need a power over time, your defense debuff, a supercharge, an attack debuff, and your power dump, and then probably that would be a good one as the 6th power to use. There's a lot of changes for for electricity, so there's no real point in going through all of those, because like I say, a lot of them will probably be tweaked before it goes on to live again, as more feedback is given on the test server. The only other thing is the summer event that they're adding as well is obviously coming back, and they'll be adding a couple of new feats to that, with a new style and some new base items and 2 new Tiki base items that drop in the vault. Other than that, there's just the normal kind of little changes to instances and rewards, just very slight changes really. The kind of thing that they always kind of have at the end of every update. So that's the majority of the changes. Obviously some of it's probably still going to change before it goes on live, but that's the kind of the gist of them. Maybe head over to the forums and check the test server part out for more details. Thanks for watching. Bye.